Hey guys, how's it going? SnappyC here. Today I'm going to be bringing you something a little bit different to what I would normally do. I'm going to be talking about a program that you can put on your computer called PlayVig. This is for people who play video games and want to make a little bit of extra money on something very simple. All this thing does is it plays an ad before you play a game. You gain rewards based on the quest that you do. So different games have different quests. I'll be showing you some easy ways to gain coins. This is my personal preference, so I prefer to play games like Hearthstone or Rocket League, but you can play other games on there. There's Overwatch, there's PUBG, there's Fortnite and Brawlhalla, as well as League of Legends, Rocket League and Hearthstone. So you can play all of those games, gain some coins, and when you like you can cash out. Now you can cash out as early as 2,000 coins, and the average game will give you about 80 coins. So it does take a little bit of time to actually gain up those coins, and obviously 2,000 being the lowest that you can get out, which is $1, and it's slowly getting better in value as you go up. I've cashed out twice this week, and it's currently Sunday, the 20th of January 2019, and both times I cashed out at 10,000 points and got $10. Both times. So you might think that's not really a lot of money, but when you take into consideration that you would be playing these games anyway, and all I really do is pop up PlayVig, it plays an ad, I put it on my second monitor, mute it, forget about it, and then once the ad's done, I start my game. If I win my games, then obviously I get rewarded. If I don't, then it just plays another ad and makes you go again. But obviously that's your choice whether you want to play on or whether you want to stop. Now, the easiest way that I've found to make coins is by doing the solo adventures on Hearthstone. If you understand what you're doing, a lot of them are pretty easy, and the dungeon run and rumble run in particular are the ones that I'll be focusing on today. So when you start a game of rumble run or dungeon run, you get to pick between all your classes or which one you want to be. Now in rumble run you get the choice of 3 different things. In my personal opinion, I would prefer to choose, I'll leave them on screen now. So the Paladin hero power, which whenever you take damage, your opponent takes the same 5 damage as well. The Warlock hero power, which whenever you take damage on your turn, your opponent takes it instead. The Mage hero power, where for every spell you have in your hand, you do +1 spell damage. And there's a few more, I'll leave a few of them here, but these are the 3 that I would normally go for over anything else. Other than the rumble run, by going through with all the previously mentioned characters, you can do the dungeon runs. So out of all of the abilities, you probably want to take either the captured flag for the +1/+1, the double death rattles, or the double battle cries. If it does offer you anything else, then I'd probably say just base it off of what you have already. There will be times where you won't get great cards and you will lose runs down to bad RNG, and that's okay because your points that you've gained from your previous games, they do tally up onto the next one. So say if you got to the 4th boss and then you lost, you'd be able to go back in and all of your points from the previous ones are tallied over. So you get to around 2 or 3 games in and you'll notice that PlayVig is slowly giving you points for you winning your games. Now when you win your very first game, you go up by 25 points, your second game you go up by 50 points, and so on. And once you beat all 8 games, if you beat all 8 games, then you'll get exactly 1,000 points, 1,000 coins, and that'll go straight into your PlayVig savings essentially. There is a cap on how many times you can beat these quests. Currently, the rumble run is the only one with a daily limit. So you can play 3 games of rumble run a day and you get 1,000 points. Maybe that's 3 wins in a row. If you're not lucky enough to get 3 wins in a row, then you might have to replay some games just to get enough points to get to the 1,000. I can confirm that they do actually pay out. I was very skeptical when I first started using this. Like, a lot of companies are usually they take like 5 to 7 working days to actually pay out, or it's like you need to make a certain amount before you can pay out, and it's always usually a scam. And a lot of these ad websites are usually a scam, that they try and reel you in and you need to make so much money for them before they'll give you anything. So with PlayVig, you play a couple games of Hearthstone or Rocket League or League whatever, and you make enough coins and then you just cash out, and it's really that easy. I've only ever had a few issues with PlayVig not completing games, where you'll start the game and then it'll say connection timed out, something like that. It does happen fairly regularly. It is a bit of an annoyance, say if you do get a win, if you're playing on the ladder or stuff like that. But with the dungeon and rumble runs, it's definitely very punishing if you do get a game that doesn't save. It does take a little while for the ads to run through. It probably take about a solid minute for all of them to actually play off. But if you're like me and you play games like this casually, you can open up PlayVig, put on a separate monitor, let the ads play, mute it, forget about it, and then on your main monitor, have your Hearthstone game, make sure it's full screen, all that jazz, and play your game. And then you could have like a TV or a tablet or something like that and keep yourself distracted with something else. So just to summarize, if you play on PC and you play Hearthstone, Rocket League, League of Legends, Overwatch, PUBG, Fortnite or Brawlhalla, download PlayVig, run it on a separate monitor, let it play ads, gain coins for playing your quests, and earn some money. If you want to donate to charity on their website or buy a shirt or anything like that, do it on their website. If you want a link to my merch, you can check the links in the descriptions and stuff like that. You can follow me on Twitch and all that other stuff. I'll put all that stuff down there if you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and all that. I hope you guys have a great evening, afternoon, morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is for you guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.